Okay, good morning everyone. My name Ria Marina Nababan and I'm student from Technocrat University. Today I will give you some explanation about the passive voice and modals. I hope you will enjoy and happy with my presentation. Okay, thank you. Let's begin. Okay, for the first, we'll give you some explanation about the passive voice. Everyone know passive voice? Right. Passive voice is used to show interest the object or the person that experiences rather than the object or the person that has performed an action. Okay. Next, I will give you some explanation about the rules or the general formulation. This is the general formulation: to be plus past participle verb 3. That's we need to know. This is the rules. So when we need to change the passive voice, we need to use these rules. Okay, I will give you some examples. This is active sentence and passive sentence. For the first time that we need to read, I wash my shoes. This is the active voice. So we need to change the sentence become a passive voice, right? So become a passive voice. My shoes become my shoes. That's it must change become a subject to I. So my shoes become a subject. And then that we need to see. This is the passive voice that becomes the passive voice. This is the best answer. My shoes is washed by me. Why? This is the answer because my shoes that has already become a subject, so it must in front of the to be and verb 3, and then this is washed. It is because the is to be and was it is for from verb 3 past participle, and then by me it is like by I, from I, like this I. So the best answer, my shoes is washed by me. Okay, next. Yes. And I also give you again about the forming the passive. We need to see this is the active tenses, and then we need to see that we need to categorize that we need this is the passive, the it can be passive or not, passive or not. So we need to see there this is not passive voice. Why? Right? Because passive we need to have an object in the sentence. So when in the sentence there is an object, it can be passive voice. But when there is no an object, it is not become a passive voice. Okay. Next. Right. Now, after that, I will give you the question form, the example. Does the company train you? Does the company train you? This is the question form. So we need to change the tenses because sentence becomes a passive question or question form. The company in this sentence is the subject, and verb is the train is the as the verb, and you as the object. And when we has already makes the sentence become a passive question, this is the answer. Are you trained by the company? Are it is the question yes or no. Are as the as to be, and then you as a subject, and then trained become a verb, main verb, and by the company. So this is the best answer for the question form. Okay, next I will give you some explanation about the examples from the passive voice for the several tenses. For the first is simple present. Simple present is the example is John writes the book. Become a passive voice. The book is written by John. Why this is the answer? Because the book has already become a subject. The subject is from the book. For the first, the book is the object. It must change into a subject. The subject is John. So the John become a object, and the subject is the book. So the book is written by John. The written is from to be plus verb 3. And then for the second is simple past. Simple past, John wrote the book. It become the book was written by John. Yes, the book has already the subject, and then was written. It is from was and verb 3, and by John. So the answer is the book was written by John. Present continuous. John is writing the book. The book is subject is being written. Is to be, and being become for the verb 1, and written become for the verb 3. But so the answer, the book is being written by John. And then for the next, this is the some question we need to see. I will give you some exercise. For the first example, Tom opens the door. The answer is the door is opened by Tom. The door has already become a subject. For the first, the door it has already changed with Tom. Subject object with subject. So the subject is the door, and is opened. Is to be, and opened is verb 3. And then by Tom. And then for the second, Tom is opening the door. So the answer is the door is opened. Opened by Tom, because the door has already subject, and it is was opened. It is from the was and verb 3, and by Tom. Okay, next I will give you some explanation about modals. Okay, modals. Okay, for the first time, I will give you some definition. Definition: modal is a part of auxiliary verb which can function to help a verb it accompanies, and modal auxiliaries generally express speakers and attitudes. Okay, next. Okay, this is the types of modals. For the first, basic modals, and there is phrasal modals. For basic modals, there are can, could. Can, it is the present modal is be able to, could be going to, had better be supposed to, might have to, might have got to, and must used to, and also to, shall, should, will, would. And then usage. This is the example. I will give you some examples. Yes. This is the example. For the first is can. Can is the function from can is to state ability, to express the ability. The example is she can speak 3 language. The expression it is like to show the ability from the person that she can speak 3 language. And then for the second is to ask permission. Can I smoke in this room? It is like permission for to the people. Like, can I clear? Can I eat this food or others? And then could it is the function is to state past ability. To state past ability, it is the example, my grandmother could swim well when she was young. And then for the third, it is my. This is my. The function is to ask permission. The example, my I smoke in this room. When I say to the people my I smoke, it is like permission. And then might. The function is to state past possibility. Okay, to possibility. And then the last is must. Must is the function is to state something obligate to. The function is we must obey the regulation. Okay. Next, this is the polite request with I as the object. For the first, might I borrow your pen? And B, could I borrow your pen, please? The meaning is might I and could I are used to request permission. They are equally polite. And not in B. In a polite request, could has a present or future meaning, not a past meaning. And then for the next, polite request with you as the subject. For the in A, would you pass the book? And then for B, will you pass the book? For this, and then for the meaning is of would you and will you in a polite request is the same. Would you is more common and is often considered more polite. The degree of politeness, however, is often determined by the speaker, tone of voice. And then for the next is polite request with would you mind. This is it is for asking permission. Like for the people, when you will make the permission, sometimes for your friends and your teacher and others people. For A, for the examples, would you mind if I close the window? And B, would you mind if I use the phone? And the meaning is notice in A, would you mind if I is followed by the simple past. And then the meaning, might I close the window? Is it alright if I close the window? Will it cause you any trouble or discomfort if I close the window? Okay, I think this is my explanation. I hope you